Alright, looks like we are live. I'm pretty sure that you guys are able to see the screen. Yes. Alright, so we are just now getting started with the tourney. My commentator is not here yet, but we will be beginning in about 15 minutes. I am just working on getting everything set up. So, I am... Can you... Alright, I'm gonna try to get this. Yes, I'm going to create the lobby. Lobby play.
Hi, I'm back.
Alright, and we are live. This is my commentator here.
Oh, hello. Hi.
I'm just working on getting everything set up. We only have one guy watching right now. I have not gotten anything set up yet. We need 4 slots on the lobby, and all 4 of them private. Type, all play. Yeah, we should put it at all play, right? Or should we do Queen of the Hill? Which,
All play, since the commentators won't be readying up, it won't matter.
Okay, you're right, yeah. Choose a name. Now, this is the important part. I'm just going with the classic. I'm just going with Big Band's Baritone Brouhaha.
Alright, now let's see. Skullgirls.
Alright, let me go ahead. And this is always the most annoying part. I've got to go get, for YouTube, the way it works, it doesn't let me nab the link of the stream in the stream. So I have to go log into a different account, watch my stream the way it works. And then...
Oh, it's being streamed on YouTube?
Yeah, Twitch? I'm doing it on YouTube this time. Okay. I figured I'd try it out. Just because...
Let's see.
Alright, where is Tournament Streams? Man.
Alright, cool. That up.
Alright, so that is the stream, right? Yes. Okay. And let me go into Stream Lobby, get this set up. Copy link address. Stream Lobby. Bam. And for anybody who's wondering, do not join that stream lobby unless you are playing on stream. There's only 4 slots, so if you do end up joining it when you're not playing, you know, just to spectate in-game or something, you will be forcing the players out of it. So make sure you do not do that. Bad idea. Here we go.
We have the room up so that I can join it.
Yes, the room is up. You can join on me or use the link in Stream Lobby. Alright. First up on stream. I think first up on stream we will be having Johnny AK versus that guy in the fedora, because Johnny AK, if you were here for the last stream, he had some really explosive Axel play, and he's probably a very good pick to start off the tourney.
I'm curious to see what kind of teams that we're going to see, because it's very typical. Anytime I watch a stream or a tournament full of people that have been playing the game for years, since this game is like a decade old, if not, the teams are really figured out for the meta. But people like to play some wacky stuff when they're just getting into a game, so I'm curious to see what kind of characters we'll see.
Yeah, for sure, and especially a weird thing, we normally do Guilty Gear tourneys here, so I'm wondering how many people will just default to playing one character. Just because
I'm sure there's going to be some, I'm sure there's going to be some people defaulting to the air dash characters if that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm expecting to see a lot of Eliza, honestly.
Yeah, because she's pretty simple to pick up.
Yeah, and she's got that air
so
dash.
I think some people are gonna, yeah, and she's got big buttons. Yeah, I could see Guilty Gear players liking Eliza a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, yep, we've got about 10 minutes up until the tournament will officially begin. Alright. And looks like, I think the bracket, a few people have to be DQ'd, so I'm going to have to shake around these placements. Oh yeah, oh come on. The one guy DQ'd just messed up the entire thing. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna have to shift this bracket around. I just said it would be Guy in the Fedora versus Johnny. Oh yeah, it completely unsorted the bracket. That is so unfortunate.
Who was the DQ?
It was just someone who couldn't make it. Their internet went out. No fault of their own.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I had SBZ up here. I had Johnny AK down here against Guy Fedora. No, what just happened? Challenge? Come on. What are you doing? I want Johnny AK down here. I want SBZ up here. Scrambled J up
Are you having to reseed the entire thing?
Yes. It got rid of my seating completely because one person left.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, they like left the bracket. They didn't even, so you couldn't even just like you couldn't even just send them to losers.
Yeah, their internet went out, so they could not, you know, play in the tournament. First, okay, do we have to check in on challenge, or are we good in the bracket? If you're in the bracket, you're good. However, we do have a rule that if you are not going to be playing, or I mean, if you're not there for 30 minutes before the lobby starts, or geez, I can't talk. If you're not there 30 minutes after the tournament starts, you will be automatically disqualified. And oh yeah, it looks like the guy that we were going to have on stream, this is a PC tournament, he thought that it was a Switch tournament, so we're going to have to go ahead and DQ that and then reseed again. But let's get this figured out. Participants. Oh, that guy in the fedora. There we go. You should be good, that guy in the fedora. Don't worry about it, you know, it's kind of, I should have probably made it a little more clear. It's kind of buried in the description rules. However, I would say if you did not read up on the rules over on Challenge, go ahead and check that out. I have the challenge bracket linked in the description of the live stream, so if you are looking for that, if you want to just look at the bracket and watch it advance, or you are a player and you want to read up on the rules again, then go ahead and refer to there. Other than that, I think we should be just about good to go. Once again, I've got to move some people around again. Man, this bracket looks weird.
It looks like we've got some people that maybe didn't know this was a PC-only tournament.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in the chat over there. And I dealt with that real quick. Again, if you messed up and you accidentally signed up, no big deal. Go ahead and add me in the Discord. Your message might get lost in Twitch chat, so go ahead at me in the Discord, and then I will disqualify you if you thought it was Switch. You know, no hard feelings. It's just a very minor mistake. It'll be fine. Let's get who should we have Johnny AK against? Let's have him against. We haven't seen any of Ruby 50. This is a new player. We'll have Ruby up.
Is this somebody in the bracket, or is this somebody that we don't know?
Let's see.
Willow's 47.
I'll pop him back in. Willow's 47. I have no clue who that is.
Because I don't know if their Steam maybe doesn't match their challenge.
Yeah, that could be Ruby, but I have no clue. No, Ruby has been the one in the chat.
Okay, you have all this set to private? You might have somebody on your friends list, maybe? I don't think I do. Let me check my friends list to make sure. Yeah, no, it's not on my end, I don't believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can just kick people from my lobbies, can't I?
Yes, yeah, you can kick people.
How do I do that? I figured it out.
Yeah. I haven't done it. I just know you can do it.
Yeah, I just did it. Sure, I guess. Yes. Who's on stream? It's Johnny AK versus Ruby 50. I decided to go against Ruby 50 because while I have not seen Ruby 50, they look like somebody who knows how to play Skullgirls simply because they have a peacock profile picture.
Oh, you are not wrong. At least I think. It's very small, so I can't tell, but it looks peacockish.
It is, and there's on Discord.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it in the Discord. Yeah, there we go.
Oh man, it's so hard to. There's nothing to center this text box on in the lobby like there is in Guilty Gear, so that's a little difficult.
It looks about right.
Alright, I don't know. Are people just hopping in the lobby? Again, if you are just hopping into the lobby that you're seeing pasted in Discord, then do not hop in just yet, because it's just going to be Ruby and Johnny AK who need to be in right now. I don't know if Meme Machine or Hitari are these people. I don't think they are. Where? How are people... I set this to private, didn't I?
So if they are in your Discord and you are pasting the link to Discord and they click on it, it'll still allow them to join.
Yes, that's what I want, but I think these people are just a little confused. They should be watching the stream.
Yeah. If they are not familiar, or if they're not aware of the fact that there's a tournament going on, then they're probably just clicking the link. Either that, or they're on your friends list and they're joining off of you on Steam.
Yeah. I assume that I'll go ahead and at them in the Discord. That's at Hitari Meme Machine. Okay, they are not in the Discord, so this is...
Okay. Are they on your Steam?
I have never seen these usernames before, so no.
Okay. Maybe you didn't set it to private. Would you like me to set up the lobby?
Sure. But I'm curious that... That's interesting that that's like that. Oh, never mind, Ruby is Meme Machine. So that was the right person. Ah, crap.
Okay. Who's the other person, though?
Not sure. So that was set up, they just had the wrong names. Yeah, I think we set an announcement earlier to make sure that your challenge, Steam, and Discord names are the same, just to stop this kind of confusion, but for now, though, it's fine.
Because I don't think they're gonna know what's going on if I link it, so I'll just...
Yeah, alright. Thank you. The mods are helping clear this up right now. I am going to go ahead and finalize the bracket real quick. Yeah, we have a lot of people here today, so it's taking a little bit longer than usual. Sorry about the initial confusion, everybody. This should be getting going good. What was that?
I DM'd the lobby link to you.
Yeah, I just copied it. I'm going to go ahead and paste it over in the tournament. Where is that? There it is. Stream lobby. Delete my old message and post the new one. Delete message. Paste. Changing nickname. There we go. Alright, so it looks like everybody's got it figured out now. I'm going to go ahead and join that lobby real quick that you sent. I can just join off of your Steam, though.
Yeah, or with the link, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So go ahead at Ruby at Johnny AK. You guys can join that. I don't know if that's Johnny AK.
No, they just left.
Oh, okay. I guess I probably saw the message. So Meme Machine...
Ruby.
Yeah, that's I'm going to relook at the bracket one final time, make sure nothing shifted. Johnny AK. Should be good. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. Bracket is now finalized. And I'm going to go ahead and add everyone. Tourney is now officially underway.
Alright, so we just needed Johnny in here, right? That's what we're waiting on?
Yeah. Versus... There we go. Yeah, I know it's tournament standard, but however, this is a beginner tourney. Everybody here is new to the game. Plus, Guilty Gear, you know, this being a Guilty Gear server, lots of people are more used to this format, and honestly, I'm expecting to see quite a few timeouts, quite a few much longer matches than you'd normally see in your standard Skullgirls tourney. So that's why I made the decision to set it to 2 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 5 throughout the entire thing. I feel like it would drag on too long. Alright, do we have everybody here? Yes, looks like we are getting started.
Getting into our first match. So I assume, based on the profile picture in Discord, we're going to be seeing some Peacock.
Yeah.
But who knows for the other characters? Like we were saying before, probably some air dash characters a lot, if there's a lot of Guilty Gear players in this tournament. So, probably a lot of Eliza, a lot of Philia. And we are waiting for the first one to start here. We'll see what the teams are.
I'll show you how.
Alright, so it looks like Parasol Squiggly up against Valentine, Sarabella, Big Band. Oh! Okay, Ruby might play this. They're playing the correct assist with Valentine. That lets Valentine charge vials, which is Sarabella, Excelabella assist. It gives Valentine time to charge vials mid-combo. And looks like they definitely have their combo routes down. Unfortunately, they're triggering IPS, so that allows the Parasol player to burst here.
Was there ever...
What's up?
Alfred in the name chat says, was there ever a beginner Guilty Gears tournament? Yes, every single week, every single other week in fact, we do a beginner's Guilty Gear XR tournament. It's our bi-weekly Brawl tournament series. So if you want to go ahead and hop into the Discord, it's linked on any of the other YouTube videos. Alright, but yeah, back to the match.
Yeah, here's the unfortunate thing about playing duos against trios here. So the way that this game is balanced is the less characters you play, the more health your team has, and typically the more damage you will do by proxy. So he does have more health here, so his characters are slightly harder to kill. However, as soon as he loses one character, he's basically playing a solo without any of the benefits of actually playing a solo. Meanwhile, Ruby over here has plenty of assists, especially since one of the characters is Big Band. Giant threat that Johnny has got to constantly worry about, and that's a pretty quick game.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting Johnny AK to start off with the fire, but Ruby, or titled Meme Machine in the lobby, definitely seems to know what they're doing here, taking down Johnny AK, who previously was a Guilty Gear Titan in the last tournament. So, very interesting to see an immediate upset, this new player here in the Discord server against Johnny AK, who has been long time placed very highly in the previous tournaments. And we should be getting started briefly after the character select is...
Who is a great Skullgirls character for beginners? So good beginner characters. The game in general is a little harder execution-wise. Eliza is a good beginner character, I would say. It's hard. All the characters are so unique. I would say Parasol and Eliza are good characters to start off with. However, Parasol, the character you're seeing on the screen right now, is a charge character, so if that's not your kind of thing, then you might want to just take that into consideration.
Yeah, a pretty popular beginner character that I see a lot of people use is Big Band. However, Big Band he does have some tricky stuff, but getting the just fundamentals down of his game plan and just being able to use his tools effectively, it's pretty simple to understand, even if his combo routes sometimes can be a little bit troublesome. So that's always a good pick.
Yeah, and as you're seeing right now, he has a slew of good assists, one of them being Brass, which is the assist that you're seeing Ruby use here. Oh no, and there's a happy birthday. Do they know the double snap?
Let's see.
Oh no, they might have tried to go for it there, but it doesn't look like Ruby. If they knew it, they just missed it there, but they might not know how to initiate that or what the route would be like.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because Parasol is going down here, so it's just at the solo squiggly, which is not where you want to be.
For sure, and if you are unfamiliar with Skullgirls, if you double snap against a happy birthday, it will put the enemy into a mode in which you, through all sorts of crazy semantics, which I won't explain now, you gain access to an infinite on the assist that was called out when you snap. So that's definitely something you really want to look for when you're attacking a assist.
Yeah, and that's a Swift 2-up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, just to basically the basics of the double snap is you hit two characters, you snap the point character out, you get to kill the second character. So that's basically what happens. So if you get happy birthday in this game, you just lose the character and potentially the game from that point. Especially if you're playing a duo.
Yeah, sending Johnny down to losers immediately, which is definitely a surprising thing to see. And now that we are finished with on-stream round 1, that means you guys can go ahead and play your round 2 winners and losers matches too, but hold off because I'm going to nab somebody really quick from round 2. And none of these names I'm familiar with, so we're just going to go with a shot in the dark here. Let's go for Maple Ka versus Facade.
Alright.
On stream.
I just want to point out the severe lack of Peacock in that last match.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Somebody is a fraud.
Also, I want to point this out. This was kind of hidden in the rules, and last tournament we had a little bit of an issue with it. We are stopping at top 8. So everybody, all matches at top 8 are going to be on stream. So once you get to top 8, which will be winners/losers round 4, stop. Because last tourney we had someone almost start and go on ahead with their matches, which caused a bit of an issue because I wanted to make sure every single round, or every single top 8 match was on stream. But up until then, we're doing one match from every single round, so one round 1, one round 2, one round 3. We're probably going to end up doing 2 round 3s, actually, just because of the speed of the tournament. Everything's going fairly smoothly this time. And what was I talking about? Yeah, so we're doing one round 1, one round 2, 2 round 3, and then at round 4, we're streaming everything beyond that. So you'll just have to wait, and then we'll go down and stream every single match. Alright, so I believe we just had someone join the lobby.
Yep.
Facade hopped in. Going to go ahead.
And just somebody mentioning that Beowulf, people like grapplers, that is a okay character. Just something to keep in mind. Beowulf's strength is multiplied whenever you build him with the correct team. If you don't do that, he becomes a much weaker character that you will find yourself struggling with. If you want to play grapplers, a good character to start off with is probably going to be Cerebella.
Oh, for sure. Cerebella.
To anybody wanting to try out the game, Cerebella is an absolutely insane character.
Where is it being streamed, by the way? Oh, well, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, they might not be able to hear you. Also, I see Sunset Radiance in the chat. Thank you for dropping by. If that's the Sunset Radiance that I think it is.
Oh, my mods already have it covered. Let's go. I've got good mods.
Very, very strong Fortune player, both Robo and OG.
And Nello asks, do I do tournaments like this regularly? Well, this is our first side tournament, but yes. Short answer, yes. I do a tournament pretty much every single week. Normally our schedule is I do XR beginner tournament 1 week, plus our beginner tournament next week, XR beginner tournament that next week, and then the last week of the month, side tournament. And so this is our first side tournament. We are playing Skullgirls here. How do I get in the lobby? Maplecot here. Oh, so what you will have to do is go into the Discord and check out over where you see... You'll find a channel called Tournament or Stream Lobby, and that will be in the tournament info section. Click the link there, it'll take you to the lobby. Alright. Yeah. Hopefully they will be hopping in any minute here. This is supposed to be beginners, they're going ham. Yeah, like, beginners, honestly, beginners is kind of a... It's a weird thing to say. Beginner is sort of a spectrum in my mind. Like, you know, you can have people who are just figuring out DPs, and then people who have played lots of fighting games and just really want to get into the competitive scene. Although I would cut off beginners at around probably over 500 hours in the specific game. This is just a tournament for those who maybe kind of drown in pools at bigger tournaments, and want a place they can call home where maybe the stakes aren't as high, and yeah.
You mean I can enter?
What was that?
So you mean I can enter this?
Technically.
Full extent of the chain.
Alright, so we're gonna have solo big band, no surprise there, and solo misfortune. So solo big band is definitely a very common thing amongst people just picking up the game. Big band's a very cool character, a lot of people want to play. Not often in this game will you see solo versus solo, so this is one of the few times that you're going to see a match with rounds in it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot he taunted. There we go.
Yeah. And also, yes, Bayo Band is absolutely one of the most busted shells in the game, but it is fairly difficult to play, so just keep that in mind. Alright, first round is going... I'm not used to saying that. First round is going to Maple here with a solo band.
Yeah, an interesting
thing... We got some mix-ups?
An interesting thing about the way the rounds work in Skullgirls is it's similar to KOF in that when you win a round, your health from the previous round carries over. So, these players are going to have to keep that in mind. Lots of confirms into Horn Crush.
That's good damage. So yeah, solo versus solo, it's much harder to consistently reset people, which is normally how you want to play this game, is reset people until they die. It's much harder to do that solo versus solo, so you'll see people just take the damage, especially at lower levels.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and that is game one, going to Maple here.
Yep, and Maple Ka, let me get that score updated real quick. So my guy Tootsie and okay,
yes,
so
I'm sorry, go ahead.
okay, somebody said they their opponent has not responded and they are offline on Discord. The rule for that is at about 6:30, so that will be 30 minutes after the tournament has been underway. At 6:30, if they are still not here, you've tried to reach out to them, go ahead and at me, or just go ahead and at moderator at the Discord channel. And then one of either me or one of my mods will go ahead and take them out of the tourney.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Alright, and we are hopping into game number 2 here. Oh, looks like somebody switched to... Facade switched to trio.
Yeah.
Switched to Misfortune, Double, and Philia. I actually know somebody that used to play this game.
Yeah, very interesting to see the Double in this beginner's tourney. Double is not usually a character beginners are attracted to, unlike the big band Philia we're seeing. Just because Double's very weird and kind of just tricky to control in general.
That being said, so she's not that crazy. She looks crazier than she actually is to control. So she is actually probably the easiest character to play in the game. Funnily enough. So if everybody were to ask me for a beginner character, I actually wasn't thinking about it before. This is the character I'd probably recommend. Oh, we got some resets here. I think Facade knows how to play a little bit. So this is a pretty hard matchup for Band. Band can't really stop Double from just kind of doing whatever she wants. Yep, and they know the big band combos, and that's going to be a... Oh, hey, this is solo. Yeah, that's still dead. Level 3. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And
So
alright.
I don't think we saw it come up there, but something to keep in mind for solo versus duo or trio. All the red health that you'll see solo get, they can recover that if they snap a character. On the opposite side, if the person playing a duo or a trio snaps a solo character, they could take away that red life. So that's kind of how they balance the solo versus trio damage and health offset.
Alright, and I see somebody in the chat saying, do we wait before moving to round 2? No, you could go ahead with round 2, winners and losers. I made an announcement up above. It might have gotten buried in chat. Personally, I think this is one of the harder modern fighting games. Oh yeah, definitely. Skullgirls is definitely a challenge to play. Who do you think is the best character?
Best character? I don't know if I can name a best character. If I had to name top 2, it would be probably Double and Bella.
Yeah, although this game, much like a lot of fighting games, modern fighting games that is, this game is very balanced. You can really run a team... Well, obviously you need to have a good team comp, but there's not any one character in this game who is just absolutely useless, not worth learning.
Yeah, so there's definitely characters that are considered quote-unquote bad. Like there is Robo Fortune, Squiggly, etc. But even those characters, if you build around them correctly, can be very strong assets.
Yeah, because even bad characters can have good assists, obviously. A very good example of that, like you said, was...
Oh no. a little too late. That's what happens when you cancel SSJ a little bit too late, and they're probably gonna die in this combo.
Oh, drop! Oh no, a reset, not a drop.
That was a reset. Yeah, that's gonna be something you have to train your brain for. You're gonna see combos end, and you're gonna maybe think that they're dropping it, but you know that was definitely just an attempted reset. But they after picking a trio into that solo, Maple just didn't know how to handle the pressure, and Facade came back 2-1.
Facade and Maple. Yep, let's get that reported, man. I love Challenge, but it is so buggy sometimes. I gotta like refresh the page.
I would rather use Challenge over Smash GG any day.
Absolutely, but it's just they're both bad. Facade, Maple Ka, there we go.
Fernando, what do you mean you missed this game? It hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah.
People play it all the time. This has a very active PC player base.
Oh yeah, there's no shortage of Skullgirls players, absolutely. As you can see from this tournament, this beginner tournament, we still got around 22 entrants here at this beginner level tourney. Alright, and it looks like we have room for another round 2 match, actually. So, if you guys have not already started, let's try to get Chimbingley versus Space Pompadour in here. I assume they did not start yet. I'll go ahead and... Chimbingley...
Yeah, so Fernando, people do not play this game on console, typically online. The majority of the player base for this game is on PC. I'm pretty sure this game would run even on a toaster, so if you have at least a toaster with a graphics card, then you might be able to run this game and play it with everybody else.
Obviously, this game is beautiful. It looks amazing. However, it's just drawings. It's not hard to run. You know, if you can open up Google Images and look at that, you could probably run Skullgirls. Alright, let's see. Maybe...
So actually, you say that, but there have been players who have had success with Point Robo in the past. It's not often, but it's happened. Would I recommend it? Probably not. but you can do it if you absolutely need to, if you really want to.
Alright, yeah, I am going to go ahead and... This is gonna get a little... Maybe not a little bit chaotic. If you are round 2 and you haven't played your match yet, go ahead and hop into the stream. Just, you know, no warning, just hop in, and then the first person who hops in, I'm going to get their opponent. So, we'll see if we are able to get somebody real quick. If not, no biggie, we'll just wait until round 3, and then we'll obviously, once round 3 starts, that'll give time for round 2 players to go ahead and catch up. And obviously, like I said, we will be running 2 round 3 matches, so I will go ahead and announce who those are once anybody advances to round 3. Let's see. Doesn't look like we have any round 3 yet. I'll just give us a rundown of the bracket. Looks like my predictions were correct in my bracket seedings. SBZ is blowing through the competition right now and has made it to round 3. Facade also making it through up to round 3, and we have not seen anything from Cabe Don't, but they have also advanced up to round 3. We'll have to see how that goes, because that is a player we have not heard from yet. Obviously, we've only seen 2 matches on stream, so there's quite a few names we haven't watched play in this Skullgirls tourney yet. Alright, Saltmaster 20XX. We'll have to figure out who that is in the Discord, because their Steam name is not the same. Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to at Salt. Not there. Who is Saltmaster 20XX? We'll see
They're
if
not
we get
in
an
the
answer.
Discord?
They
I think they might have a different Discord name.
They have a different Discord name, because they're also technically not in the challenge.
Oh, no, they're right there. Sawmaster 20XX, right there in the Discord.
Wait, huh? Oh, never mind. Oh,
Lambert
it's
5.
it's Lambert 5 on challenge. Okay, so we will be having Lambert versus... Oh, Gira Hex. Okay,
cool.
at Gira Hex.
Well, looks like Gira took their round 1 2-0, so... Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, alright, Gira's been around for a little while on the tourneys. I can't remember if he has been placed very high before, but I'll go ahead and check right now. That's the nice thing of having the leaderboards posted. Let's see if we can expect greatness from Gira Hex. But I know he has been here for some time in the Biweekly Brawl server. Let's see if I can spot his name anywhere. Doesn't look like I see it in the top 4 anywhere. But we have heard from him quite a few times. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Maybe see how some of our Biweekly Brawl, usually Guilty Gear players, end up doing in this Skullgirls tourney. And give me a second to get these.
Oh no! I've just realized both these players are on Wi-Fi. Hopefully their connections aren't awful. That would suck.
Oh, Gira Hex is a Wi-Fi. I never knew that.
Yeah. So anybody that doesn't know, one great thing about this game is it has Wi-Fi indicators. While rollback GGPO netcode is amazing, it can't save you from everything, but it can at least warn you.
Yeah, I always find it really funny when games give you a mark of the beast for Wi-Fi. It makes sense, but it's funny. Alright, let's see. Skullgirls launch party every day. Alright, we are good to go. So, Gira, you can go ahead and
ready up.
Yep. Alright, I'll go ahead and add him in the Discord, tell him we are ready, because a lot of times people just mute the server, and... Oh, nope, there we go.
Alright. What kind of characters do I think somebody named Saltmaster plays?
Banned.
I'm gonna say Bella Band.
Yeah, I'm looking at that profile picture.
In the game. I'm gonna say Bella Band.
If not Bella Band, Peacock.
We have not seen any Eliza yet, or Philia, which is surprising. We haven't seen any Air Dashers except for Misfortune. Oh no, there was a Philia. They just didn't actually end up playing Philia.
There was also Valentine.
That's true. Never mind. Apparently my memory does not work. I don't view Valentine as like your traditional Air Dasher.
No, but she does have one.
Yeah.
She has like a...
All right, we've got... Oh, speaking of double, we have Philia Band and Solo Band.
I knew it. I knew Band.
Solo Band is going to be the most common thing seen in this bracket, I'm assuming. Big Band in general, but especially Solo Band. We got combos? Oh, we do.
He knows the thing. Oh, nope, he did a different one.
You tried to reset. Okay, so because he used his sound stun there, you can't actually do beat extend to continue that combo because beat extend requires sound stun to combo off. So if you start a combo with the foot pedal that I am struggling to remember the name of right now, then you actually have to adjust your combo route. Yeah, giant step. That's it.
All right, he's doing the.
Oh, he knows his basic big band combos. And that's going to be a dead Philia, no meter needed. I spent it anyway.
The super anyways, just to make sure.
All right, and
solid
even though it is
pressure.
1v1, at this point, Gira has the upper hand here because Gira has more health and is doing more damage because he is a solo. Rather they, I guess I shouldn't miss.
Yeah, Gira Hex has a very good understanding of how to pressure just a solo man.
Okay, well, they missed the A train there for the kill, but they ended up getting it anyway. So that's going to be a quick game one. Maybe 2 out of 3 wasn't necessary. This tournament, these are kind of
these are going way quicker than I expected.
There's more people that actually know how to play the at least do some combos than I was expecting.
Me too.
I was expecting
honestly.
a lot more flailing, just by nature of people being new to the game.
Yeah.
And AXT Mania, you absolutely should buy this game because you can find this game for $5 or less for Steam. Be it through Steam itself when the game goes on sale or by third-party websites that sell Steam keys. You can easily find this game for very, very cheap. And it is the best value you'll get for $3 out of a fighting game.
Oh yeah, honestly, I would pay like $40 for this game, and it's
it's absolutely a top-notch fighting game. I love this game. All right, running it right back. Let's see if what is their ad? What's their tag here? Not Saltmaster. These different names are messing me up. But the Philly player here. Let's see if the Philly can make anything happen. They shouldn't be dead here. They're gonna need one more reset.
Oh,
and they got
nice.
it. That's the big band mix up low throw.
Man, yeah, Gira Hex seems to really know what he's doing as band.
Come close, baby.
Ooh, that was a low air throw.
Fresh.
Wait, I think Saltmaster has the different voice pack for big band. Interesting little thing. This some characters in this game, quite a few of them. If you, it's kind of like a secret setting that the game doesn't really tell you about. You can go ahead and change the voice for your characters.
Yes.
And Big Band
So
has
like
one of those.
Parasol has Salty Parasol. And that was another quick game.
Yeah,
so that's 2-0 for Gira.
Dominating.
That's also the power of solos. They hurt a lot. But yeah, so like Salty Parasol, where she'll kind of just get really mad at you. There's a Valley Girl Pain Wheel. You can only imagine how entertaining that is. There is like a military double, where it'll be like a military general talking at you instead of creepy creature sounds. So there's some funny little Easter eggs in this game.
Alright, and now we are moving on to round 3, and I am going to be taking 2 people from round 3, like I said. So we are going to head and get SBZ versus Teals My TH first. Or Teals Myth, that's what that is. Whoops. Teals
It's okay. You got there. You got there.
That's a tongue twister, almost. SBZ versus Teals Myth first, and then we will have Space Pompadour versus Cape Don't second. And then after that, we will have to stop. Everybody will stop at round 8, or not round 8, top 8, which will be round 4. So, alright, general tourney discussion at SBZ. Come on.
I think Ruby has been waiting on their opponent for a very long time. I do not think Tootsie is here.
You're right. It is now 6:30. Last chance. I'm pinging mods in a minute. No need. I'm going to go ahead and get him out of here. Good job, Ruby, for the 500-0 win. First player in the tournament to get a 500-0. I always do goofy stuff with the...
Oh, and Fernando, yes. There's a character named Squiggly. She is very cool. You have to kind of build around her, but she rewards you for it a good amount. Like she's definitely got some really hard stuff to block, and some interesting pseudo unblockable setups. So she's fun.
500 to 0. Yep.
Also, Robo does not have the worst voice in the game. You better take that back, unless you're talking about English, because I don't.
They're
care
definitely
anymore.
talking about English.
Yeah, JP Robo is the only Robo that matters. I wouldn't say Squiggly is super. Well, I don't know. So maybe Squiggly is more popular on the lower level player side, but for higher level players, definitely there's not too many people that play her. But the people that play her do make her look absolutely nuts.
So I'm just going ahead and doing all the announcements right now, so excuse the little break in gameplay. Okay, don't.
Alright, so we're waiting on Tealsmith to get in here.
Yes, Tealsmith has got the lobby. Oh wait, Tealsmith, I believe, is a little bit confused.
No. I can. Here.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Tealsmith pasted his own lobby, then went, wait, I'm dumb. You're fine. Yeah, obviously, it's a little bit difficult running tournaments through online. But I think, for the most part, this tourney has been going exceptionally smooth for the amount of players we have here today. So, for that, I'm thankful. Everybody seems to be understanding it.
Yeah, and I apologize if I butcher this name, but I'll just call you Lex. Lex, English Robo over JP Robo. You might be the only person in this entire community that has that opinion. So, all the power to you. JP Robo is a godsend.
Hetari.
And yeah, the soundtrack is very good for this game. Very jazzy, very smooth.
I'm asking what's holding guys up because we still have round 1 match going on.
I think they were waiting on T-Def, T-Defio? Tedefio? I don't know. They were waiting on them for a long time. But it
Yeah,
looks like
I don't
they're
know.
getting that going now, so.
Alright, yep, now we have everybody here. So,
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and change the name.
Okay, so now this is going to be SBZ versus Tealsmith. I don't think we've seen either of these players, so no clue what teams they are on yet, so that'll be exciting to see.
Yeah, SBZ is a very strong gear player. Able to beat me most of the time, honestly. Their Baiken and their Kai are both very nasty, as much as I hate their Kai. God, I hate fighting SBZ's Kai. Makes me
Over
so
under
mad.
on us seeing 2 more big bands.
Alright, I gotta switch back to stream chat.
All right, let's see what teams we got here. We've got Tealsmith on solo band and solo parasol on SBZ side. So another solo versus solo. Rare occurrence, and we've seen it twice in this tournament so far.
Yeah, obviously being a beginner tournament, people might have the opinion that... Whoa! That was nice. Good reset.
Ooh, and Band does so much damage. Yep. Ooh!
Ooh, burst bait.
I
Wow.
don't know if that was a purposeful burst bait, but
It was one.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It was still a burst bait. Ooh, okay. SBZ knows how to reset.
If it happens, it was intentional. That's the fighting game option select. If you mess something up, but it works, then it was a read.
There should be a dead character here. Oh no, messed up the combo.
Oh no, this is gonna hurt. That's very unfortunate for SBZ. This will kill.
As long as he doesn't drop this. Doesn't look like they're going to. Yep, that's going to be that character, but Tealsmith is on the verge of losing this character. You could honestly just throw a couple tiers and chip this guy out. Yep,
Oh.
that'll do it.
Ooh,
beat
push block.
extend.
Yeah. Push block into beat extend. That was spicy. Reset
Oh,
into grab.
that was a interesting reset. I've never seen that before.
If it works, it works.
Oh, level 3, they know about the cancel.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice grab.
Do I reset? So in order to combo that there, you typically have to lightning grip. So I don't know if SBZ knows that. Otherwise, the timing is very strict to get the combo after throw.
Yeah, that's definitely a tricky thing for beginner Parasol players to understand. Yeah, honestly, the way this is looking right now, with these two players, you could be fooling me.
Oh my god,
that we're watching
we
a
just saw a push
non-beginner
by dog
tournament.
I think that might have been an accident. I think they might have been mashing super after the push block, but they definitely just hit him with the push block guard cancel SSJ, the big man classic.
All right. Tealsmith taking home the first game against SBZ. Oh no,
And for anybody who doesn't know, it's a fairly advanced defensive mechanic. But when you push block, at the end of your push block animation, you can input something, and you can basically get a guard frame or a guard cancel window where you can basically use a move as a reversal. It could be a super like that SSJ, or it could just be a normal. The options are limitless, much like everything else in this game.
All right. We're going into round 2. Both of these players, honestly, fairly even match last time. Even though Tealsmith was able to take it in the end, both players we saw some very good stuff from. And you can tell that both of these players definitely understand and know what they're doing. They're not just frantically flailing around. They have the resets. They have the combos.
Oh no. He's just desperately trying to get out of this corner. Just getting the read. And he's going to jump and got him with the A-Train. But Parasol finding their way out. Unfortunately, I think they're trying to get a dash under there, but just not quite getting there. And that's going to be a quick first round to Tealsmith. And that's a lot of health to get through on ban, so this is going to be tough for Parasol to come back from. Alright, unfortunately that does cause a hard knockdown to the combo. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Covers a lot of space.
Ooh,
Another push block guard cancel. Interesting.
I think we can no longer say that maybe he was mashing there. I believe that is now, we have to say that's intentional.
Alright, that's going to be... Okay, so Parasol's got about half a health bar to work with here. If they eat 2 hits, they are dead though, so they gotta play this very carefully, because Big Man has a decent amount of meter here.
Yeah,
obviously. Man, that's why you gotta be careful. SSJ, it's always a threat.
Oh,
he opted to spend both meters. Okay.
Oh,
so now
no.
Oh, yeah. That's actually not punishable if you don't catch them before they tech in that situation. Doesn't matter. Gets punched in the noggin, and that's gonna be game 2 to Tealsmith.
Alright. And now that we have that out of the way... Oh, I need to update the bottom of the scoreboard. I forgot to change that from top 24 to top 8. What?
We weren't in top 8 yet, so you're fine. I don't believe.
No, we're in top 8 now. This is top 8.
SBZ and Tealsmith?
Isn't it?
Nope. Nope, that was not top 8.
Oh, that's round
Now they're
3.
going into top 8.
Sorry. I'm
so you're
correct. Alright, so next up will be... Oh, well, they went ahead and did their match. They must have missed the so I guess we'll just do Gira Hex and Facade then.
Okay. Sounds good. So we're gonna see even more solo band.
And, I have no clue what is going on. Hitari and TDFEO121 still have not done their match. So, I don't know who to disqualify because I haven't been able to catch any of them.
Hitari has been asking for TDEF for a long time, I think, but they responded, so I thought they were going to play.
Yeah, TDEF in chat at 6:30 said, "Win is my game." Hitari says, "Finally, oh shit, sorry, are they fighting now?"
And then they didn't say anything.
Yeah, I am a little confused as to what's going on there. But hopefully they're playing their match right now. If not, I think I'm going to have to disqualify TD because they seem to be the one confused about whether they're playing their matches. And, you know, if I end up doing that and there's drama, like, wait, what, I was here, there's... that's just gonna have to be a sad loss. Oh, well, never mind. We're on to top 8. Gira, Hex, and Facade went ahead and did theirs off-stream, too. So, we will just go ahead with Tealsmith versus Facade. However, we have a long way of catching up for the rest of bracket, because we need Hitari and TDFEO to do round 1, and then Sven Stormfield to fight the winner of that, and then Ruby to fight the winner of that, and then we'll be back at top 8. So, yeah, there's a round 1 set that hasn't been resolved. Yes, we know about that. That's what we're trying to figure out right now. Not exactly sure why that's happening. I'm pretty sure Hitari and TDFO should be playing right now. Hopefully. But I am not sure why it's been this long of a holdup. I'm pretty sure that maybe, I think what happened was that, TDFEO thought that they were playing their match on stream, and then was just waiting. Oh, they're typing in the chat right now.
Yeah,
So we'll see what's happening. Let's see if their score gets updated or something. Oh, GG.
Okay, I think they just played.
Yep, they just said GG, so there's no way they didn't. Alright, so we're getting that moving ahead. Let's go ahead and get Tealsmith versus Facade up in here. At Teals, at Facade.
Yeah, Tealsmith is already in here, so we just need Facade.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just adding both, just because I already typed it. Tealsmith is gonna have to deal with it. They're getting pinged, whether they like it or not. Yeah, alright. There's no real way for me to tell who's going to be on left or right in this game, so it's kind of...
No, unfortunately not online.
It's kind of annoying that we have to deal with that, but... yeah, there we go. I think we're good. Yes, we are good. I almost instinctively hit set ready. Don't want to do that. Get the bonus match.
Alright, let's see.
And I believe both of these players we've seen on stream. Was Facade, correct me if I'm wrong, was this the Valentine player?
That was Ruby. I'm pretty sure.
You're right, that was Ruby.
Facade, I'm just gonna assume was another solo band.
I think you're
that is the safe assumption at this point.
Absolutely.
Let's see. So we've got Solo Band versus Solo Philia. I don't think it was Solo Philia before. I think it was Philia something.
Yeah, you're right. It was Philia Band. It was Philia Band.
Yeah. So I think this is a... They opted for Solo versus Solo just so they wouldn't... So they could even up the health, I guess.
Alright,
and this is definitely hard. This is hard for Band. Until Band gets meter, so they can threaten SSJ. Oh wow! They know the good.
Yeah, this Facade play right here that I'm seeing, this tells me that Facade is probably a gear player, just by the way they're moving. But they absolutely know their Philia stuff. An excellent pick for people who are familiar with AoE fighters.
That was a really good BX confirm on the card.
Ooh!
Yeah. Almost every character has some way to bust out and keep you from just pushing on them. So you got to be wary of the reversal supers.
Oh, nice reset.
Yeah, that's the Sonic Fox reset. So this person clearly knows how to play a little Philia.
Oh, Horn Crush gets baited.
Yeah, safe pressure.
I was gonna say drops the combo, but he's able to close it out anyways. Maybe went for a reset, but you don't know. Alright, so that was Facade who took that one.
Yep, quick game one. Yeah, this is solo versus solo here. This is gonna be a little tough. Everything. So, Big Band has defensive options that allow them to get out of pressure. However, everything is unsafe. Everything is a risk. You are heavily rewarded for being right whenever you play Big Band, but if you are wrong, you are also heavily punished.
For sure, yeah. Alright, going into game 2, let's see if Tealsmith is able to run this back in the absolutely disgusting stage. I hate this stage.
Yeah, it's a good adjustment to start going for A-Train there. Oh no, I think they were mashing on that a little bit too much. But it's okay, it ends up working out for him.
No air reset.
Yeah, Philia does have an air super. It's going to be hard to reset this character in the air. However, that air super can also be used on the ground, so you're going to have to just be careful in general.
Yeah,
Air
nice.
throw. Yeah, Big Band players got to be constantly watching their dome. You can just do instant overhead all day. Yeah, it's very hard. This character is very hard to deal with, especially if you are new to the game and you're not experienced at fighting Philia. If somebody knows what they're doing on offense with this character, they will just run you over.
Absolutely, yeah, and we're seeing that a bit here. Tealsmith, who previously was probably one of the strongest people we had seen, is just crumbling under Facade's pressure here.
Honestly, with play like this, I would not be surprised if Facade takes the whole thing, because they're playing very well.
Absolutely.
I'd be getting hit.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, Alright, there we go. Also, if you can't report your scores for whatever reason, you can... Okay, yeah, that's just a moderator announcement, never mind. Don't need to be reading that aloud. Alright, so Tealsmith versus Facade. Facade took that 2-0, and very decisively, I might add, which is a pretty big upset from what I expected, honestly. I thought Tealsmith would come in and make this a little more even, but clearly that they know what they're doing. And yeah, just like I suspected, that little holdup we had has kind of messed us up for running top 8. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to @Ruby real quick and let them know that, their next match, they can go ahead and hop on stream once that gets caught up. @Ruby. Yeah, MemeMachine/Ruby. Once your bracket catches up, we'll have you up on stream. Yeah, a little unfortunate that we're having a hold-up like that, but, you know, you gotta be able to adapt to these sort of things when you're running a online-only tournament. Obviously, not everybody is in the loop, and since it's online, a whole number of things could be happening. Catches up to round 4 to top 8. We'll have your round 3. I don't have a loser's match, neither does the person.
Yeah, I don't think there is a match to run on stream at this very moment.
Yeah, no.
Looking at the bracket. So I think we were waiting for Ruby's match.
Yeah, that was a huge... That was probably the worst spot we could have had a hold up. Because that is connected to so much. It's unfortunate, but I trust in Challenge to keep this thing going, and I trust in the players to be able to keep playing. Yeah. So I either fight Sven or Hitari. Yes, you will be either fighting one of those on stream, and then we will be having your potential round 4, which will be top 8 match on stream after that, because of the holdups with Tootsie and Hitari and 2DFEO, all that. But for now, we can just... I guess for now, let's just... do you want to give us a rundown of stuff we've been seeing so far this tourney? Anything you've caught or anything?
So way more people knowing the resets than I expected, which is awesome to see. Definitely an expected amount of solos, just because, you know, people have limited time to learn the game. However, it's interesting. All these people that are playing solo, like solo band, solo affiliate, it looks like they know how to play. So it's interesting that they're choosing to play solo over playing a team. It seems like they've been playing for longer than some of the other people in here by a significant amount. But definitely like players like Facade, knowing some really good affiliate stuff, knowing how to mix properly, knowing the resets. And every single solo band player, I think, has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Which is also, again, surprising, because just most people, the new players, that's their default. I want to play solo band. I want to play the guy that makes music and does all the cool stuff with the instruments.
Absolutely.
So I definitely expected at least one of them to kind of fumble a little bit and try to figure out what's going on. But no, everybody has been way more solid than I expected. So that's... The player quality has been pretty good. That's awesome.
I will add, on the note of lots of solo players here, I would say mostly because a lot of our players here are coming from Guilty Gear. I've only been running Guilty Gear tournaments. This is our first tournament that is not Guilty Gear, actually. So a lot of this community is gear-focused. And in Guilty Gear is a game that heavily rewards focusing on one character. You know, if you play multiple characters in Guilty Gear, there's a very high chance that you're not getting as much out of the game as, or, you know, you're not doing as well as you could be if you're just focusing on one character, just due to the fact that every single character really has tools for every situation, and it really rewards getting good at one specific character. So kind of the philosophy for a lot of people coming in, we're probably like, okay, look at this big band character. Instead of getting okay at 3 characters and just not knowing what to do and getting streamrolled every 3 life, I'm going to focus on big band, and I'm going to learn how to play him optimally. I'm going to learn how to play him well in this limited amount of time, and I'm going to put a few hours into learning all his resets, all of this, and I believe that is what we are seeing a lot of this tournament. Just on big band.
Yeah, it's definitely something that is going to be super good in this kind of environment where a lot of people don't know how to blow certain things up. Some people are still new to the game. Solo is definitely super viable. If you ever see people play in higher level tournaments, it becomes much less viable. So it definitely makes sense to see a lot more solo for multiple reasons in a tournament like this.
Yeah.
Solo is still obviously doable. There are people who do it. There's people who do solo Peacock, solo Philia. Wing Zero, one of the best players in the game, does solo Philia and has a lot of success with it. It's just you have to be very good at the game to make solo work. At a mid to high level, you have to have very good defense because if you get hit once, chances are you are not going to get to play the game again.
Yeah, and I will say, really quick, bracket has now caught up, so we are now going on to Hitari versus Ruby 50. So we should be seeing that go on at Hitari. Up into the stream lobby.
Okay, so this is going to be, if I remember right, Valentine Bella Band. And I don't remember.
I don't think there was Bella. Was Bella on?
Yeah, they were playing Bella because they were playing the Excella Bella assist. I remember taking note of that.
Oh, you're right.
We didn't get to see them utilize it, but definitely saw some Cerebella there. I don't think Valentine ever died, so we only saw Valentine on point.
Yeah. Tari. All right. And one thing I will say very, very briefly, lots of people are talking about playing one character. You know, only playing one character, not doing all of that. Or not doing all of the multiple character stuff. Honestly, this is my opinion, and I believe Rex will agree with me here. You are not getting the most out of Skullgirls if you're playing a one character team. The game,
absolutely not.
Yeah, no, you want to be playing 3 characters if you want the Skullgirls experience. The assists just add so much depth to the game that you're just completely missing out on. So if you really want to enjoy the game and get good and all of that, try playing 3. It's absolutely
two is also doable. It's just 2. You are not getting the benefits of playing 3 characters while also not getting the benefits of playing a solo. And if you get Happy Birthday, it's just very rough. But 2 is also pretty fine. But playing this game without an assist, you are missing out on a lot. But I mean, everybody has their preferences. Well, like I said, solo is definitely viable. You just got to work very hard and get very solid on defense and really get familiar with the defensive mechanics.
For sure. And I will say that honestly, I feel like when I play with one character, it feels to me like the game just loses so much. Like, obviously, you can tell this game was made with 3 characters in mind, and then they decided to allow you to play 2 in 1 instead of the other way around. Obviously, plus Mike Z is who was the lead developer before, you know, the whole Mike Z thing happened. But he was the lead developer, and he was a huge MVC2 fan. So this game, all of its mechanics, all of its just the way the game works and its fundamentals are built around 2 players, so it's a little bit hard to play 1v1 in a game where, you know, it's trying to be quick, but you don't have the assists and all that sort of stuff to cover the area you need to. It's just a little bit... The game feels a little bit off, in my opinion, when you're playing 1v3 or 1v1, sort of like that.
Yeah. Oh no, we got another Wi-Fi warrior. Oh no! Everybody's on Wi-Fi.
Hey, we've got GGPO. We're fine.
All right, me. Okay, so it's gonna be Ruby here, up against Hatari. I do not remember what Hatari play. I don't know if we've seen Hatari.
We have not.
Okay, so bets are solo band. I'm just gonna assume that from now on. We've had like 4 of them so far.
You know what? Hatari is not solo banned. He's
No?
not. I'm calling it right now.
Okay, well let's see. We're about to get in here.
Come on. 13, 12, 11.
It's gonna make us count all the way down.
20, 19. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Time for your
I
season.
knew
Oh,
it.
we have a Valentine mirror match. That's not common. Okay, so it's gonna be Valentine Misfortune against Valentine Bella Band.
Ready for your shots?
Oh no! Ooh, that was unsafe. He's,
Yeah.
very lucky he did not get punished there. That is what you want to do, just not on block.
Ooh.
Alright, we got combos. Alright, just loading up the vial. Alright, we have two poison vials loaded. If Ruby gets hit here... Ooh, just the raw tag and Bella.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, they just sit there. Both players were a little bit scared of each other for a second there. You know, you'll see that quite a bit in beginner tournaments sometimes. Just, they're waiting, they're saying, okay, it's not my turn to start the pressure, and the other opponent is saying, okay, it's not my turn to start the pressure, and you get awkward moments like those.
That was an okay idea on the reset from Bella. Maybe a little bit too cute, though. Another raw tag. Gets away
Oh
with
my
it.
god.
Oh, okay, so Miss Fortune actually has one of the only... I think it's safe. One of the only safe raw tags.
Yeah, usually raw tags, not a good idea. In pretty much any team fighter, really, but also not here. Raw tags are still not very good. Some people might be tricked because everybody has a unique raw tag attack that they do, so lots of people might think, oh, wow, you know, look at that. They are all, you know, all the raw tags are very tricky. I'm definitely going to catch people with this, but really, that's probably not what's going to happen.
Ooh, decent punish on the assist. Oh, still punishing the assist?
Hits him with the Dio knives.
Decent amount of damage to Big Man, though. Big Man's bleeding. Gotta be careful about calling him from now on. Raw tag and Bella again. So, Bella raw tag is actually pretty notorious. If you have a character cornered and somebody raw tags in Bella, chances are it's gonna cross you up.
Alright, and one thing I will say about Mean Machine's Bella, they are struggling to get the... What is it? They're struggling to get the restand in Bella's B&B, which I've seen them try to continue it without a reset a couple of times, and then they've dropped it at the restand. So for any Bella players who are struggling doing that part of the combo, you have to delay the second jumping heavy kick in order to land the combo, because it needs to restand. You can't just do it in the air.
Yeah, restands are a very unique Skullgirls thing. I can't think of a game off the top of my head that has it, at least not in the volume that Skullgirls does. Almost every character restands in some way, so getting used to doing that and timing your moves to where you will get the restand is definitely an adjustment that you have to make. Oh, can they... Oh, level 3, yeah, that'll kill.
Yeah, just trying to make sure he keeps that lead. I'm surprised he's not running away here. I would have ran away. 8 seconds on the clock.
I don't know, man. 3 bars on Bella, you eat a level 3, all of a sudden your life flashes before your eyes. I respect it. Running away from Bella is scary.
That was Hatari who took that, right?
Yes, it was Hatari.
Okay. It always happens
All right, so that was a much closer game. That was the first game we've seen that was not a blowout, I think. So
there was one that was 2-1. It was I think it was Solo Bandito, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because somebody was playing solo versus solo, and then they went to trio. And then
that's right. That's right.
All right. Let's see if Ruby can make any adjustments here to
Sorry, I'm out of
kind of swing this back in their favor and see if they can get the 2 games back to back.
Man, I love this stage so much. It's so nice.
I've seen worse.
Alright. Calling big band, running in after it, that's a good idea. Running in after a giant armored fist is typically pretty safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a... Big Band has some of the best assists in pretty much any fighting game. Big Band's assists are crazy. He's got Brass Knuckle, which is really good, and he also has his, Beat Extend.
He also has A-Train, which is an anti-air command grab. So, if for anybody who doesn't know, in Skullgirls, you can make literally any move an assist. So if you want to turn a character's normal grab into your assist, you can do that. I wouldn't advise it, but you can. So you can use any tool that a character has to be an assist. So it really opens up team building. Big Band just happens to have some of the best support tools in the game, and some of the best support tools I've seen in any fight game. So if you ever need to figure out a support character to put in your team, that's typically a safe bet. And oh my god, Poison Vial does so much damage.
Oh yeah.
It's still ticking down. Okay, yeah.
Poison Vial cannot kill, can it?
Correct, it cannot. Okay. But it can take you down to 1 health, and then you block any special. And you die. Because there is chip death in this game.
Absolutely. Thinking of
Ooh, nice parry.
Robo Fortune Beam. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to, for a lot of the people here probably are not familiar with how Skullgirls works, and Valentine's Vials are one of the most interesting mechanics I've ever seen in any fighting game. Obviously, Light Vial, the poison, not too interesting, but the other two vials are very, very unique concepts that I have not seen in any fighting games, and I'm not too knowledgeable on exactly what they do, but could you give us a rundown?
Yeah, I can go over that. They're a little toxic. Well, one of them is. So, and that's not meant to be a pun. So there is always Poison Vial. Poison Vial does a lot of damage. There is, I think it's a Green Vial. Green Vial adds extra hit stun, so it allows you to combo things that you necessarily might not have been able to combo before. That you will almost never see that one used. You can see Cloud King sometimes if you ever watch his gameplay. So he's kind of the premier Valentine player. The real toxic one is Yellow Vial. That one is the delay netcode vial. So I'm gonna pull up the Mizumi here. I believe level 1 vial is 3 frames of input lag. Level 2 vial is 5, and I think level 3 is 8.
Level 2 is 6 from what I can remember.
6? I've got it pulled up right here. Okay, no, so level 1, 4 frames. Level 2 is 6 frames. Level 3 is 9 frames of input lag. And for each level, it lasts longer.
Oh my god, yeah. So, everybody who is familiar with my Guilty Gear tourneys, you know, obviously, rollback netcode, you know how bad it feels to be playing a fighting game in 9 frames of input lag. I usually call it there and DQ somebody if it gets up to 9 frames. But...
Oh, we had a timeout, so it looks like Atari actually took that 2-0.
Yep. Yeah, obviously, 9 frames is nothing to scoff at. It is, that is practically unplayable.
It makes her mix-ups unblockable, basically. So a great thing about the team that Ruby was playing is it plays the Excella Bella assist, which is Bella's anti-air command grab that has a very long animation. So you can combo into that, cancel into, you can get 2 vial charges, and then throw the vial in the same combo. So you can actually, if you hit them, you can guarantee that you're going to 2 stacks of input lag. And they will be on 6 frames, and they're not going to have fun.
Alright, and we are now going to go on to our top 8. First match will be, or our second match, top 8 technically. That will be Cabe Don't versus Hitari.
Somebody in the Discord saying, is there a limit on the amount of hours to enter? And somebody said figures because Facade is definitely not a beginner. So Facade knew their resets and their pressure. And I don't know how long they've been playing, but there's I don't think I would have somebody at their level. I don't think I would have. Me personally, if I was running something like this, I would not have disqualified them from entering.
Yeah.
So
Sven Stormbeard gives a good answer for that. He says, beginner tournaments usually just mean no notable players allowed, like names you'd recognize in top 32 at bigger tournaments. That is a very, very good way of explaining it. So beginner doesn't necessarily mean this is their first time picking up a fight stick playing a fighting game. It just means this is a more intimate sort of scene we're having here with players who maybe are not ready to go on to those bigger tournaments like, you know, Frosty Faustings, Evo, shit like that.
Yeah, and this, if you haven't seen high-level gameplay for this game, especially a high-level player versus a lower-level player, it is very brutal. So you'll know what I mean if you ever watch some top 8 tournament footage, the kind of stuff that the high-level players do. The stuff the Facade is doing is good, but it's very basic in comparison.
Yeah, absolutely. This game is just a higher pace than lots of fighting games than you would expect, so while it may look like these guys are just absolutely insane, you know, you may, as a passive onlooker, you might be saying, oh my god, these guys must have millions of hours in this game. Really, that's just mostly the game pace. Obviously, yes, it does take tons of skill to get to the levels where these just, you know, beginners are, which is very impressive. Skullgirls is a hard game to get into, so, you know, you gotta commend everybody who really takes the time to do that. This is still nowhere near top-level play. Alright, in the match going on here, we're seeing We're seeing solo Cerebella from Cave Don't, which is...
That's interesting. I have had some people ask me, beginners getting into the game in my area, ask me if solo Cerebella was viable. She's definitely strong, but there are matchups that will give her trouble. Fortunately enough for Kabe Don't, this is not one of the matchups that will give her trouble. So he is just going to run forward and hit them with the giant drill on. Oh, very greedy Vile charge there. Maybe it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, I mean, Vile, you can really charge it just... If you think your opponent's not going to mess you up, there's no reason not to. Obviously, that was a risky one, but definitely not a bad call necessarily.
Are they dead? This is solo. I don't think they're dead.
Yep. Only cinematic super in the game. Ooh, this is death.
Major surgery.
Oh, interesting. You had an entrant from
Now
Europe.
we're ready to operate.
Did you see that, though?
That's the very end though. No, I think I missed it. I looked away for a second.
You just missed something important. Cerebella dropped her combo by holding the H, did the glide, and then Valentine level 1'd out of it while she was gliding. Cerebella would have had that kill if she landed that H.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright.
Even if you just double tap the button sometimes, it'll read it as a continuous input, and you'll get the glide. So you gotta be careful. Paper Moon, the Valentine, the cinematic, that was Valentine's level 3, yeah.
Oh, no, I messed up. No!
Should we take this outside?
Okay, there we go.
Taking it one
I'm gonna
game
have to
up.
report the score later. Yeah. Hitari is currently 1-0, but OBS was being finicky there. So I'm not going to pause the, I'm not going to make you wait to watch the tournament. These guys are going, I'm just going to let them keep playing and then we'll report the scores after this match.
But, so that last match was by no means a snowball. It was very close, so I'm sure we're going to see something similar here. Neither Misfortune nor Valentine can really pressure Cerebella too hard. I say that as, this is the most respectful Cerebella player I think I've ever seen. There we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see the concho. Show me the disrespectful stuff.
Ooh,
that was really cheeky.
I was going to say, speaking of disrespectful stuff.
I need to see some mash super from the Cerebella player.
Nice cross-up.
Val has good Oki. I wouldn't say that Val has particularly good Oki. Her mix-up can be good in certain situations, but it is among the weaker mix-ups in the game.
Yeah, good call DHCing the Misfortune there. Valentine's going to be recovering a lot of health. This is a huge uphill battle for Cade.
You need to see a snap here. They might not know about the mechanic. Oh, no. Oh, okay, they didn't convert. No Dynamo. No, you need to spend some of your meter.
Yeah, you got 4 of it. I don't know. Maybe they like the rock. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough, or maybe we won't.
I gotta see. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh wow. They do the command grab assist. So as I was mentioning earlier, you can pick literally anything for your assist, and this player has chosen to use a command grab. There we go. There's the Dynamo. All right. Can I see an OTG in the snap? OTG in the snap, please. Oh, there's a reset. Yeah, that'll kill.
All right. Cape Don't's trying to make this comeback here.
Yeah, here's unfortunately there's these new players playing solos, but they don't know the solo mechanics. And it's coming back to bite them. Well, maybe not, because they're on their way to winning this. Oh, unfortunately not. Yeah.
All right, so that is Hitari 2-0.
How much is my time?
I forgot to report it earlier, but now it's reported 2-0. Alright, and we are going to go ahead and get that updated onto the challenge real quick.
Yeah, Kabe Don't. I don't know if you can hear the stream, but really quick, if you have a lot of red health and you're playing a solo, if you snap the character that you are hitting in a combo, which is done by hitting a quarter circle forward plus the tag button, or the combination of buttons that you use for tag, so like let's say medium punch and medium kick, for example, you will heal all of your red health. So definitely keep that in mind. next time you find yourself in that situation, because that would have been really brutal, because you had about half of your life to recover.
Alright, yes.
Alright, so what do we got next?
Gira Hex versus SBZ.
Okay.
Alright, and I now have the scoreboard updated. And luckily I paused while the round was still going, so I can get it perfectly centered. Alright, SBZ is now here. And
SBZ was playing solo. This is going to be another solo parasol versus solo band match, because I think SBZ's winner match that we saw was also solo band versus solo para.
That is true. I am going to leave you to the commentary real quick. I am going to be back in just a second.
That's fine. Alright, so, hopefully SBZ will be able to get a little bit more going. I remember Gira Hex being pretty strong solo band, so this is definitely hard for something like solo parasol to win, because Parasol's really not that strong solo. She needs assists to help her out in neutral, especially against a character like Band who can just threaten Brass at any time. And her damage isn't necessarily insane, and her resets are fine, but she needs to get the hit in the first place, which can be a little tough. Okay. Alright, looks like it is about to get going here. Both players picking their characters right now. So we should be in there shortly. All right, timer's counting down, and we are in. Yep, it is solo parasol versus solo band.
Back just in time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's see if SBZ has made any adjustments since their last match against the solo band. Like I was saying, Brass at any point can be very deadly if you're trying to do too much in neutral. Ooh, those jump-in H's are very scary outside of a beginner level, so if you are learning Parasol, that is a habit that you are forming, try to avoid that if you can.
Ooh, nice parry.
That was a very good parry. Ooh, almost. That was
Liked what he went.
looked like... Alright, yeah, that's gotta be easy first round. Couple of combos. Big Band does a lot of damage. Alright, this combo is going to be really scaled. Okay, he just decides to not take the combo there. Any combo starting... Yep, that was like a bread and butter reset for Big Band. Any combo starting with a multi-hitting move is typically going to be very skilled. So you'll typically see players go for resets off of situations like that.
Using the level 3 in the corner there, an interesting thing about Big Band's level 3 is that it does substantially less damage in the corner because you get less of those podiums. They travel across the entire screen. Obviously, if you're in the corner, less podiums, less trumpets, less shots, less damage.
Yeah, something you'll see at higher level play is during their combos, a Big Band player will save their beat extend for near the end of their combo. They'll do something like Brass to get under and take the corner, and then they'll do a backwards level 3, and it'll level 3 like the opposing character back into the mid screen, so they'll get next. A little more advanced than oh yeah, that has very limited hits of armor, and that was the game point if he had canceled that into a full combo.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, gonna eat the overhead.
No offense, man, but I'm top brass here.
All right, that was much closer than I believe SBZ's previous set went. So definitely made a couple of adjustments.
Yeah, both of these players, Gira Hex and SBZ, have been around in the Biweekly Brawl server for a little while, so it's unfortunate that they have to fight this early on, although they did both make it to top 8, so it's not a bad way that bracket went out. Just a little unfortunate we're not going to be seeing any more of one of these players.
This ends now.
Oops, I gotta do
Ziggy
this.
zag, ziggy zag. Cheers!
Voila.
Right. Yeah, using that, using the napalm shot tier, after a block string, that's a very, very fundamental thing with Parasol. Able to very effectively, you know, keep her safe after something that would normally be punishable. Pretty good. Very good protection.
She's actually plus. Funnily enough, I believe she's +2 after point blank light tier shot.
Huh.
Obviously, that's point blank. So if it's something like if they push block before you do it, then you can get blown up a little bit. At higher levels, if you do a full string at all, you are going to get push block guard canceled, and you won't even get to a light tier shot. So, but at lower levels, light tier shot is very enabling. Yep, that's the correct follow up. Unfortunately, didn't get the pick up at the end there.
Yep. That won't kill.
Oh no, or did not. Interesting.
Ooh!
Armor.
Another round. Yo's time.
Alright, this
If
should
you're not
kill.
sure that you're gonna, yeah, if you're not sure that you're going to hit the big band player whenever you're jumping at them, just don't do anything. Just block on the way down. That anti-air is a command grab. However, you can block it on the way down, so it can only actually grab you ascending. Then it becomes a command grab.
Alright, gets hit. Oh, not does the. That's interesting. He did.
They had already used their sound time.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what happens if you start off with something like Giant Step, and then you go for Beat Extend. Beat Extend requires Sound Stun to come off of, and you can only get one Sound Stun.
Yeah.
All right, taking game number 2 there, we have an even set.
Player one, pace
Yes.
out.
Alright, getting back into it with this final match. This will be the last one, no matter what. Either SBZ is going to take it home or Gira is going to take it home. It all comes down to who is able to adapt better to the other's playstyle. SBZ at a little bit of an advantage, I would think, here in terms of knowing what he's up against, because there's been so many band players. He's played the matchup quite a few times, I'm sure. Whereas Parasol, while she is a popular character, SBZ is the only Parasol player we've seen this tournament, so... Nice speed extend.
Well, no push blocks, just holding it. I'm not sure SBZ knows a push block as a mechanic. They're just letting Gira pressure for free. There we go, there's a push block.
Able to get the tier in.
Alright, all these jumps are very risky and neutral. You're putting yourself out there to just get A-trained and do a lot of damage. That's a correct real follow-up. Did they get the combo this time? They do. Looks like
Ooh,
maybe
nice
a little bit of lag there. Went for the slow overhead. Unfortunately, does not connect. Being a little too cheeky on the resets.
Oh,
Level 3. Yep. This will just saying, get off me. Alright, that should be a punish. Taking the round. Yep.
and Gira's been
And
trying for
Big
that
Band
raw
going
free
in.
a lot.
Yeah, and that means that Big Band is going into this round with no meter. Which is going to give SPC a big advantage.
Nice parry.
Yep, that's a punish. Alright, Gira has a bar here and hasn't lost that much health, although he's starting off this round by getting combos. Into a reset.
Parry it.
Wow! That was a risky parry. That was a mix-up. So they had to guess right and get the timing right. But it worked out for him. Alright, still can't kill here. One reset. No cancel. I don't know about that level 3. That was like just desperation. Oh, this should be it though.
Yep.
Alright, SPZ is going to take it 2-1.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to push him into the corner, get him a little bit nervous, get the chip damage down, but, you know, hey, it worked.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice kind of reset momentum, just look at what's going on. Especially because you can cancel a level 3 and you can kind of just move around and see what you want to do next.
Yes, alright, and next up will be Ruby versus TDFEO. Alright, Ruby. Right.
Alright, so we haven't seen TDFEO yet because it was one of the players in the round 1 that got held up really long. So unsure what they're playing, but we know Ruby's team. Ruby's gonna be Valentine, Bella, and Big Band.
Yes.
So I'm curious to see what TDFEO is gonna be playing.
Right, Ruby. Oh, I'm changing. Oops, I left, I realized I made a bit of a mistake. TDFEO 121. Oop, God, my hands.
Was Ruby
them.
just in here? Who just left?
I am not sure.
Oh, no, I think that was Gira that was still in here and they just left.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to change these little indicators by the players' names. This is loser's bracket. Let me go ahead and fix that now. There we go.
And yeah, Gira's parries are definitely pretty good.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was
If you
quite
can,
a few moments where he got some really good parries.
Yeah, if you can learn to utilize the parries effectively and you got confidence in those things, they're definitely a very good defensive asset.
Alright, we are just waiting on Ruby. Ruby has been on stream a couple of times now, so I trust in that they know how to get in here. Yep, there we go.
There
Right
we
as
go.
Speak of the Devil. Alright, and we should be good to go. Yep, both players readying up. Of course, you gotta wait for this 10-second countdown, which is always annoying.
Let's
skip ahead.
All right, going right in.
Time for
Solo
your physical.
Peacock.
Oh, he's
Okay.
starting.
Solo Peacock is super messed up. So if TDEFEO knows how to play this character, or even how to zone effectively, this could get really brutal. This character already does an insane amount of damage. Chip damage is really good because they're just stuff flying at the screen instantly. One of the craziest zoners to ever exist.
Oh, yeah.
It all just gets amplified whenever this character has more damage. But Peacock just got hit, and this is not what Peacock wants to do. Well, this is solo versus trio, so if Peacock gets a hit, it's gonna hurt. Doesn't look like they're going to, though. Good adjustment for the corner, get the knockdown.
No combo into super.
Now, Big Ben, one of the few characters that actually doesn't mind just taking the knockdown. This matchup is bad. Yeah, you kind of just have to random brass and pray.
Listen here. Give me same old song.
Grab on, wake up.
Wow. Okay,
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna say, you cannot let this happen like a 4th time. That was disrespectful.
Give me it.
Alright.
Ooh, that was a risky brass. Risky
Oh.
beat extend, too.
Yeah, that's Big Man dead for sure. Yep, there we go.
Bella can actually fight this, not that.
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
Wonder why you
That was
tag in
very
there.
painful to me, machine, right there,
So-
that whole thing.
Yeah, maybe Ruby doesn't know, but Bella actually has a reflect. It's the DP motion with Light Punch. And it can actually help Bella get in on Peacock a little bit better than most characters.
Absolutely. Especially because it sends out its own projectile, so it's not like you're just going to be sending the Peacock stuff back at Peacock. You just straight up shoot like a diamond bullet. Oh, this is a tricky spot. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. If you just sit there, Peacock will mix you up.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
and
gonna
I
Oh,
was gonna
Jesus.
say we might need to see TFEO. Yeah, this is over. I was gonna say we might need to see TFEO snap here soon before they start to get those hits on Bella, but they just kind of ran him over, and that's kind of the power of Solo Peacock. This character is painful.
Alright.
In the community, there's actually there's very few changes the community I think would have for characters in the game. Peacock's damage is one of them. Peacock for what Peacock is as a character, she does an egregious amount of damage.
Yeah, Peacock, yeah, like he said, Peacock is one of the craziest zoners in pretty much any fighting game. She could do so much, and Peacock doesn't even, you know, normally when you're a zoner, you struggle up close. Peacock does not. Peacock can play at long range really, really well. And Peacock can play at close range
This is
pretty well.
Time for your physical.
yeah. This is also very ironic. Ruby, your meme machine, in the Discord saying I hate Peacock, and their profile picture in Discord is Peacock. So, all right, let's see what kind of adjustments that Ruby can make. Walking backwards is definitely not going to get you anywhere. You're going to have to try to move. You're just going to eat all this chip damage. Oh no, we're going to get punished for that risky move in. You just got to move. You can't make any commitments. You have to raw tag in Bella. Oh no, didn't believe.
Paper Moon says, I never saw actual Peacock until today. This character is nuts. Absolutely no.
Yeah, you should watch, a really good Peacock player. Stuff like Peacock with Bella using lock and load assist, which is the armored punch, is insane. So Peacock actually has a limit where if you call an assist, her teleport that puts her behind you cannot actually cross you up, because that's their way of trying to prevent her crossing up with assists. However, lock and load's animation takes so long that if you delay the teleport, you can still get across it, because the lockout period ends. So this character with certain assists is very dirty.
Yeah, TD just absolutely dominating with their Peacock. Meme Machine is not able to find an opening, and when they do, they're not able to convert off of it just right there.
Yeah, if you don't believe in your hits, it's going to be tough. If you don't move with confidence, it's going to be pretty tough. That's what he's needed to do this entire set. Use Brass Assist. Brass Assist really gives Peacock trouble. But yeah, fighting this character is brutal if you don't have experience. I remember when I was learning this game, I was trying to play Peacock, and I just took solo Peacock into online, and I was perfecting people just by throwing stuff. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, that's a DP, by the way, if you guys didn't know. That knife, that is a dragon. That is a invincible reversal.
Gets hit by the
yeah, unfortunately, just gonna eat the cross up on cross up there, and that's gonna be 2-0 for the EF.
Yep. Alright, so let's go into and report the score. Of course, you gotta refresh challenge every time you want to report a score, because why wouldn't you have to do that? Alright, and now we are on to top 6. So we will be we are continuing on with losers bracket, because obviously we don't want to do winners finals and then do losers a whole bunch. So we're going to do losers quarterfinals, losers semifinals, and then we'll do winners and losers finals. So I am going to have Cape Don't versus SBZ up right now. Again, if you want to see how the bracket is advancing right now, it is in the description of the YouTube, of the stream. So you'll find it there. And that should take you to the challenge page where you can see the bracket and how it is currently going. And obviously, if you are in the Discord and playing in the tournament, you probably already have the challenge link. So no harm, no foul there.
Alright, so SBZ versus Kabe Don't. I'm struggling to remember Kabe's team. I know that SBZ is on solo Parasol. I think they were playing a duo, but I don't remember exactly.
That sounds right to me. Once again, Bane's always a safe pick.
I want to say it was Misfortune.
For my king.
Nope, it was Solo Cerebella. I was thinking of the wrong player. Alright, so these next two losers matches, this one included, are going to be solo versus solo, so that's going to be interesting.
Ooh, nice grab.
Fortunately, no conversion. Overcommits a little bit, gets hit by the low from Parasol with long legs. There we go. Not as big of a body as Big Bam, so this time SBZ is getting the cross-up they've been wanting.
I was
little bit
confused.
too much of a delay.
I was
What's up?
confused reading a message in chat. Someone said that this character is the Pac-Man of Skullgirls. I was so confused at what they were talking about, but they were
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
Peacock.
Smash. They were talking.
Yeah.
They were comparing Peacock to Pac-Man and Smash Bros. I was like, what about Peacock is like playing Pac-Man? But that makes sense.
Yeah, Snake is probably way closer to what Peacock is. If you're going to make a comparison there, I think the safer comparison is definitely Snake. All right, we have an even game here. 1 round apiece, full life, 2 bars each. Ooh, very slow Concho. That was really hard commitment. If you don't know, if you block Concho, you get a massive punish. So while these players may not know their optimal punish combos, if you ever do that against a good player, you are going to get destroyed for it. The classic lock and load into command grab. That command grab is 3 frames. It's very fast. That's another classic. Oh, he went for it again.
Alright. SBZ just trying to stay away from Bella. Yeah, get that counter, or that stray hit to finish out the round. Yep, there we go.
Player 1 pays the tab.
There we go, and the score is now updated. Oh, flashing. It's a weird little bug that happens sometimes. Straight back into it. Everybody just immediately readied up. They want the run back real bad.
Yep. SBZ looking pretty solid. There you go. SBZ excited to fight something that is not solo big band. I'm sure.
Hang on to your hat. Target confirmed.
All right, going into game number 2 here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
SBZ on set point. Nice attempt on the frame trap.
Alright.
Just cannot seem. Oh, he's not blocking their feet.
Are we gonna see a perfect?
This is definitely one of those characters
Yeah.
that you need to block low, react high on, and how they don't just keeps getting clipped low.
SBZ able to get the perfect.
Pushing a little too hard for the reflect. Yep, crouch a medium punch into the command grab is a valid mix up there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to check them with a jab there, otherwise they can easily just mash one you on the way down out of that mix up.
Alright, yep. Gets the Bella combo. Oh, reset into bag, but not enough to kill. Just need one more thing, though.
Even if they get this kill here, it's gonna be really hard. Wow, that was a guard cancel. This is gonna be really hard. There's no health to work with. 4 meters though. If you can get a YOLO level 3 here, that can really even up the health bars.
Yeah, especially for Sarah. Her level 3 is very good at just being used in neutral. Kind of what it's designed for, with its infinite super armor, but not gonna confirm into level 1 here. Probably looking for that level 3 like you said. Although, I feel like I remember Cave not using their meter all that much.
Yeah, sitting on 5 meters, not using any of it. That's
Oh,
oh,
yep!
there's a level 3, but that might be too much.
Yeah,
you
too
can't-
late.
Yeah, too little health. You can't absorb all those hits.
Alright, and SBZ takes that game.
And yeah, so Peacock can fight up close, but she doesn't necessarily have the best buttons. She's not going to mix you up just by making you block. She has to set up very specific mix-ups, but those mix-ups that she sets up are extremely potent. But in order to set those up, she pretty much has to have assists that let her do it. So she's primarily a zoner. If most characters that have strong offense, if they can get in on her, they can blow her up.
Alright.
Especially if you can learn to reset that character in the air.
Yeah, alright. Next up is Tealsmith versus TDFEO.
Alright, this is going to be Solo Band versus Solo Peacock. This is going to be a very hard matchup for Solo Band.
Alright, allow me to get this.
The only matchup I think that is worse than this is probably Robo. Because Robo Beams just eats through armor like nothing, so even Brass doesn't really save band in this matchup. So this is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah. Alright. Tealsmith is now here, and we are about to get underway. Tealsmith is not readying up, but assume they're just taking a few last-minute preparations, just mentally getting prepared to deal with what they're inevitably about to have to deal with. Because obviously,
I don't know if Tealsmith has any other characters under their belt, but I would not put it past them if they decided to play a duo here and get a character that can more easily get in on Peacock. But we'll see. This might just be solo versus solo, and it is.
Yep. Yeah, this is going to be an uphill battle for Teals for sure, but they've definitely shown that they know how to play the game.
Wow, immediate 8
Oh, good.
I'm very surprised that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
as late as possible. Oh no, TDFEO not really able to get the space they want.
Oh, nice knuckle.
Tealsmith really just going ham, going in. Alright, this is where it can get pretty bad, going full screen here. You might see oh no, just going in.
Yeah.
Oh no, messed up the combo. So the trickiest part of Peacock's combos are their air dash, because their air dash is very weird. It has a very slow startup, and you have to delay the air dash before you hit a button. It's very strange. So, especially coming from Guilty Gear, if you're used to air dashes in those games, or really most air dash characters in any game, it's going to be a very hard adjustment. Yep, doing the correct corner combo. Oh, unfortunately, not the right combo off the bat. You're supposed to go into a crouching medium punch there. This is where it can get hard. We might see a Lenny.
Oh, nope, just random one crush.
And that should be it. Yep. Alright, so... not a whole lot of health. Oh my god. Not a whole lot of health to work with.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times, that just last second teleport for Symbol Clash.
Yeah, I'd like to see some Lennies come down. You really need Lenny to control the space, especially in like a solo situation where you don't have assist help. Ooh, these are risky teleports.
Ooh, nice overhead.
You can see now that Tealsmith is being more respectful. Oh, well, it worked out for him. See, exactly. Now that Tealsmith was being more respectful, he was starting to lose, but as soon as he just said, you know what, screw it. Just to do the SSJ, it worked out for him. The Peacock player definitely cannot get too comfortable, especially without Lenny out. Because random SSJ and random Brass can definitely lose him a good chunk of health.
Absolutely, yeah. Alright. Yeah, no character switch. Tealsmith obviously. Oh well, Tealsmith couldn't switch because they were up. Never mind. I forgot they won that one.
I'd like to see less teleports from TDFEO. I'd like to see more Lenny. Just really need to play the full screen game. That's how you're going to win this matchup. Again, losing at round start. Overcommitting to an option and letting Big Man get back in. And yeah, you gotta relax after you burst there. Big Man can get right back in your face. Alright, and barring a drop combo, this is going to be near perfect for round 1.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
I'm really aggressive. It's not working out for him so far. He really needs to change up his game plan if he wants to get back in the set.
For sure, yeah, TDFEO had a very strong Peacock, was doing very well in that last game, but now Tealsmith is really making this bad matchup work. Oh my god!
Oh my god. Even if TDFEO manages to get this round, this is going to be real tough. Oh, that's a risky burst.
We've seen that little trick a few times from Tealsmith, where he does the brass knuckle cancel into grab. That's definitely a very interesting trick, you see, because obviously you can't really contest brass knuckle unless you have a huge multi-hit move ready. So being able to just go up, knowing they're blocking, and then just grabbing them, that's definitely a very strong way to deal with that. Especially because of how much Big Bang gets off of his grab. He gets the combo into Giant Step, which he can then fully convert off of. So that's definitely a very interesting trick we saw. And that is one of the many things, not few things, that helped Tealsmith take that game against TDFEO. 2-0, in fact, even in the banned Peacock matchup. I wanted to say Sarabella for some reason. But yeah.
So next we're gonna have another solo versus solo. It's gonna be a. Are we moving on to winners here? Rather. Winners finals.
Let me check that out. No, we are doing losers semis, and then we are doing winners finals, and then losers finals. So we are
so this
seeing
is going to be a
SBZ
rematch of round 3.
Yes.
It's going to be rematch of round 3. Tealsmith 2-0 at SBZ last time. So let's see what SBZ can do this time. Let's see what adjustments they can make.
Just editing the scoreboard really quick, and then we should be good to go. Oops, I've gotta do this, tap back into the stream chat, and there we go. Alright, now we have everything set up.
Vigilante justice is unnecessary.
Alright, Solo Parasol against Solo Band once more. Oh no, just getting hit immediately.
Ooh,
Nobody can avoid getting hit by Tealsmith around start, apparently. Consistently getting hit. Good block on the overhead.
Do you know anything? I am not familiar with this technique, but Tealsmith, it seems every time he gets a knockdown from far away, he jumps and then he does his jumping heavy kick to knock himself down. Is there any reason in particular why he's doing that?
There is not typically a reason. So if you can make it to the ground after you hit that and tech, you're typically safe. There's no mix-up or anything. So I don't know if it's maybe a misinput or anything like that, but yeah, no, there's no real reason why we want to do that in that situation.
Okay, I was gonna say, because we've been seeing that happen quite a few times from Tealsmith. Probably intentionally. Maybe they're just able to recognize that Big Band's get up takes you very far, and maybe they want to utilize that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're doing that. It's very, very strange.
Yeah, Big Band's forward dash is really good as well, so you don't really need to commit to that. A lot of characters in this game have weird forward dashes, but Big Band just has your traditional run.
And SPZ in a really... Oh, never mind. I was about to say SPZ in a really good situation here. Because even if they lose this round, Big Band's going to be on very little health, but they just level 3 and take it. So that's game number 1. SPZ already doing better than they did in the first set. They are on set point now.
Yes.
So Tealsmith's going to have to run it back 2-0.
Alright, let's see how this gets going. Here we go for this. We'll see if Tealsmith is able to adapt to SBZ's pressure, because, you know, that round there, SBZ won that by a long shot, and Tealsmith, usually, from what we've been seeing, has not been the type to really crumple too hard, but there, he absolutely did. But...
Alright, SBZ's starting to get wise to that mix-up where they're just going straight for the light kick A-train, which is the ground and command grab, but it is really slow start out. To the, nope, went for the air grab, a little bit too far away. Get a full combo there, unfortunately SBZ did not know that.
Alright, DP into the squad.
Nope. So in that situation where you DP into bikes, you can get an OTG combo there and pick up. So it doesn't look like SBZ is aware, but...
Yeah, Tealsmith seems to be adapting fairly well to SBZ's playstyle. I say that as he gets killed.
Yeah, that was a counter hit, so he was actually able to do that medium kick loop 3 times. Normally, on that 3rd time, he would have been able to burst. No, just getting mixed up here. Gonna go for mix up here. 3 meters, I would like to see an SSJ, even though it is a little risky. But we have seen that SBZ loves to commit to a mix-up out in this situation every single time.
I'm not able to get that.
Black egrets.
This is safe.
Ooh, this could kill. This is killing.
Yeah, that'll be it. All right, SBZ is going to take it to him. No turnaround. SBZ is climbing through the gauntlet of solo big band players to try to get themselves back into grand finals.
Absolutely, yes. Right. And now we are going on to winners finals. So this match will be 3 out of 5. And that is going to be Facade versus Hatari, it looks like. Alright,
And
so
Facade is was looking really good last time we saw them play a little bit ago. It was solo Philia. And they had really good pressure, so let's see if Atari knows how to deal with it, and if they can clap back and answer with some mix-ups of their own.
yes, alright, there we go. Getting this updated. Facade. Atari. Gotta make sure I change everything on this. Who was it? Do you remember what characters these two were playing? I cannot.
So Facade, last time we saw them played solo Philia. I believe the time we saw them before that, they were playing like Philia Band or something. I don't remember Hatari's team.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen much of Hatari.
Oh no! I know it was Valentine Misfortune.
Oh, that sounds right. Yeah, that game kind of, honestly, that kind of filtered out of my mind. But yes, I do remember that now that you mention it.
Jill Smith, why are you apologizing? You did good. You were playing well.
Oh yeah, for sure. The fact that you made it to top 4 really is pretty impressive, honestly. There's been lots of good players here in this beginner tournament, and the fact that you were able to make it to where you were is, you know, very commendable. So good job today, and don't take the loss too hard against SBZ. SBZ has been around here for quite some time. He's pretty noteworthy here in the Biweekly Brawl Discord server as someone who started off on day 1 with the Guilty Gear tournaments and was eventually able to win the Biweekly Brawl XR tournaments, and after that he has gone on to surpass many of the previous winners, and he just keeps on improving and improving. So, you know, losing to SBZ isn't that big of a deal. It's not like you lost to just your average little brother player. SBZ is definitely someone who is worth losing to, if that makes sense. We are just waiting on not SBZ themselves. We are waiting on Facade. That's right. So they should be hopping in here any minute now. GG, Tealsmith, you are one of the best players to watch this tourney. Yeah, that's a very nice thing to say. Tealsmith's band was especially very exciting to watch. There were quite a few exciting moments with Tealsmith. We also saw quite a lot of good stuff from Gira Hex, who I believe is out of the tournament. They had those crazy parries that we were watching and everybody seemed to enjoy.
There we go. Facade's in here now.
Yes. Alright.
We are good to go. We wait on Hatari to ready up. The Wi-Fi warrior.
Yeah, we haven't had any connection issues, which is really nice. I haven't seen anything come up. Unless, of course, I don't think we get to see the rollback that goes on.
No, I don't think so. Whenever you have Wi-Fi hiccups, they're typically very small.
Yeah.
But it's just you notice them because normally you have no hiccups whatsoever if you're playing wired.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, it's definitely still playable.
Alright, hopping into winners finals in just a second. Here we go. I said here we go.
Okay, yep, it's gonna be Solo Philia against Valentine Misfortune.
Murder time.
Alright, immediately taking care.
All right, this is a character you are really going to have to watch your dome against. It's going to mix you up. You're going to have to block high a lot because she has those fast overheads, that fast instant air dash. Yep.
Already a character dead.
So Ophelia is very scary. If she can do that first hit, she can just start melting your health bar with all the resets, all that solo character damage scaling. All right, using their plus frames on their light normals really well. For anybody who doesn't know, light normals in this game are extremely plus on block. They are typically about +5, +6.
That went quickly. 77 seconds still on the clock, and Facade took that.
Yep, that's about for the beginners playing this. Facade knows how to mix up with this character, knows how to pressure. This is no offense to anybody playing, I just know that everybody's new. This character is extremely hard to fight if you are new. So this is kind of how I expect it to go until they can figure out where to mostly block high. That's like step number 1, is you just gotta block your head most of the time and make them start going low. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep getting opened up forever.
And Facade, yeah, like you said, Facade definitely knows what they're doing when it comes to the mix-ups, so you really have to be careful playing against that.
Okay, go.
Good patience, just down backing at neutral, seeing what the opponent's gonna do for Facade.
You wish.
And from Valentine, this is a matchup where you really need to be hitting jumping heavy kick and either confirming on hit or backdashing or double jumping if it whiffs to try to play defensively, or forward dashing to try to pressure. Going solo versus solo, I don't know if I agree.
Yeah.
It's not working out for him so far.
I was gonna say, I just now noticed that Atari decided to take away, I believe, was it Misfortune?
Yep, Misfortune. If anything, I would have kept Misfortune, because Misfortune at least has a Dragon Punch. You can kind of call Facade out here for trying to do a little bit too much and getting a little bit too overzealous on offense. And that's going to be punish. No, it's not. Wow.
Alright, Facade's gaining a bit of momentum, but nope, drops the combo and Fenrir gets him.
Yeah, Air Super is going to stuff anything you try to do with Philia. You're going to have to block that, and he just didn't have the health to give away, so that was a pretty checkmate scenario.
Yeah, and while it's looking pretty bad for Hatari, it's not over. This is 3 out of 5, so Facade still has to win one more. Who knows, maybe Hatari's going to have... Maybe he's going to have the download moment, and he's going to be able to adapt very well. But, you know, I would be a little bit surprised to see that at this point. Facade seems to have their game plan figured out, and is just kind of running circles around on Hatari.
Yeah, a good thing to do in this scenario is going to be to go double, or rather, well, pick duo, not double, rather.
Yeah.
Go duo, and pick the DP assist on Misfortune, so you can call DP and maybe get some space. But it looks like Atari is locking themselves into solo, regardless of what happens with this match. Even if they win here, they're going to have to stick to solo for the rest of the set.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh my god.
Facade perfectly content at just sitting on the other side of the screen, just hitting buttons in the air.
And moving
As
meter.
Atari is really not doing much to threaten Philia in the air, not hitting jumping heavy kick at all, which is Valentine's main space control tool.
Yeah, Anxious Max says we need more Peacock here. Sadly, we just watched a Peacock get sent out of losers, which means our one Peacock player that we saw, you just barely missed him. So we've got some big band left. We've got Facade, Philia. We have Valentine left for a little bit longer. We'll see.
There is no big name left, actually.
Oh, really?
So the loser of this fight, that's SPZ, which is solo Parasol.
That's correct. Wow.
And that's going to be a fast 3-0 for Facade.
Alright, now we are moving back down to Losers Finals, which will be SBZ versus Hatari.
And this will be solo Parasol against Hatari that we just saw, obviously playing Valentine. Potentially... Oh, no, Hatari, get back in here.
Yeah, Hitari, you need to stay for your match against SPC. At Hitari at SPC. Losers finals. Alright, they're hopping back in.
Alright, and let's see. Winner of this is gonna have to win 2 sets against Facade. It's gonna be a really steep hill to climb. But I mean, they made it this far. It's very possible. Nobody is ever counted out, especially in a game like this. Versus games can go, even if you're only playing solos, can swing at a moment's notice. So.
Alright, and after this Losers Finals, we will be having Grand Finals, and as per tradition, we are going to be taking a slight break in between Losers Finals and Grand Finals. I'm just going to probably wait less than 5 minutes, gonna run an ad, get everything situated, make sure Grand Finals is ready to run smoothly, and then we'll be back after that. But for now, though, let's get on with Losers Finals, SBZ versus Hitari. SBZ still running solo Parasol, Hitari with the same team as last. Or, well, Hitari has switched back to playing a duo instead of what they had changed to in that last match. They switched to solo Valentine, but now they are back to Valentine and Misfortune. Sadly for Hitari, though, it seems to be going just about the same way as their last match, with the perfect from SBZ. Yeah, SBZ able to get that pressure going really well.
Yeah, Hitari is really not able to get anything going right now.
Oh
Hopefully the momentum from the last game is not affecting them in this set, or last set rather, is not affecting them in this set, because they've really got to get it together and try to get something going. SBZ with a what we call in the versus community a hood perfect. So they took a little bit of chip damage, but they did not take a hit. All right, let's see. Do they stick with the duo? Do they go solo again? Let's see.
Yeah, it seems to me like Hitari is a little more confident on Valentine, but, you know, the ability to have the Misfortune assist and the Misfortune to fall back on is extremely useful. However, it appears that Hitari just does not feel comfortable running Misfortune.
Yeah, so it's going straight to solo Val each time. Alright, but they got their first hit here. Without combo this time, just gonna do a full combo into a Vile charge.
Nice command
grab.
grab.
We've seen them go for that command grab mix up a couple times. This is a little scaled, so it's not gonna be too much damage.
So Valentine is a character, she does not have the craziest damage output in the game from what I am aware of.
Alright, close game now. SBZ taking some poison damage. And they did lose that round, but SBZ really has very little hope to deal with, so one hit. Oh no! I was going to say one hit should end this round.
Yep, puts out the tier.
Counters Chris, I was literally just about to say good defense and they get opened up. Yeah, that's a hard mix up to block. You really got to mash on the way down. If the Parasol player is not going to check you by doing standing jab there, you can mash on the way down in that reset, and you can blow it up every single time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you don't get anything if you do just jumping heavy punch. You typically want to do jumping light punch or jumping light kick or really anything into jumping heavy punch on Parasol, otherwise you do not get a combo. Alright, Hitari here on the verge of going down 2-0, and they do. So, 2-0 up for SBZ.
Yeah, they did,
Hitari can kind of get it together and pull themselves back into the set.
They did begin to adapt that round, so who knows, maybe they will be able to get at least one win under their belt against this. You hate to make it to winners finals and then get 3-0'd in both winners and losers finals. I've been there before, it's just not a good feeling. So hopefully Hitari is able to bring it back for at least one of these sets, get the mental victory. Although SBZ's Parasol is looking real hot.
Let's see some fireworks. Cheers!
All right, let's see.
Ready for your shot? Win. Don't even try.
Oh, no, you gotta watch your feet. So I don't think Atari has realized that tier shot is plus on block there. You cannot hit a button.
Sticky Fingers asked if Parasol is sort of a set play kind of character. You could draw that comparison, but I
okay,
don't know
so
if that's what I'd classify it as.
I wouldn't say set play even exists in this game. Not really. So it can, but this game has so many variables with a lot of characters having reversal supers and stuff like that. You can never really, like, set play doesn't exist in the same way that it does in something like Guilty Gear. The game is very reset heavy, and there's a lot of improvisation sometimes. So while you can get kills in a very specific sequence, the way you practice in training mode, set play isn't super relevant in the same way that Okizeme is not really relevant in this game. So I definitely would not call Parasol a set play character. She has very potent mix-ups though.
Absolutely, yeah. She's also able to keep herself safe off a lot of stuff. There's not really a specific classification I would give her. But anyways, SBZ taking the losers finals there.
taking a 3-0.
Alright, and with that, we will be just about ready for Grand Finals. Sadly, Hitari was not able to get the run back there. He got kicked out 3-0 in winners finals, got kicked out 3-0 in losers finals. You hate to see it, but Hitari was able to make it to winners and losers finals, which is more than can be said for a lot of different players. So it's no hard feelings for Hitari.
Really
Absolutely. Alright. So yes, next we will have Grand Finals, which will be Facade in winners bracket against SBZ in losers. However, for now, we're going to take a brief little break, just, get prepared for Grand Finals. And so I am going to go ahead and run an ad real quick, and then use that time to get set up. And then at 8:05, we will begin Grand Finals. Alright, and we are back. A little bit late, just turned 8:06, minute late, I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. We are now ready to go on to Grand Finals. As long as, Rex, I assume you are back?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright. So, Grand Finals, we are now ready to go underway. So, SBZ and Facade should be readying up any second now, and then we will get underway with the final bit of this tournament.
They're both ready. So it should be solo Parasol against potentially solo Philia. I think I've seen more solo versus solo in this tournament than I have in years of watching Skullgirls tournaments. All combined, but let's see.
Back to school
Yep,
with
solo
you.
versus solo. So
Girl.
solo Philia against solo Parasol.
Hit him with
This
the
is a
punch.
very hard matchup for Parasol if you end up on defense. Because while Parasol does have a reversal, so does Philia. However, Parasol has to charge down for her reversal.
Man.
So one, you can reset Parasol in the air and she loses access to her reversal. Or if you reset her soon enough and you just go overhead, she's gonna get hit crouching because she's charging her DP. So
Another round.
it can be really tough. And that being said, Facade has already taken a round here.
Ooh, but now it's SBZ's turn.
Yep, SPZ gets a hit. Good check on the air throw. Yep, push like guard cancel. That's what happens whenever you commit to too many strings. Yep, burst bait again.
SBZ, all SBZ needs. Ooh. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
gonna be
SBZ
it.
just needs to get that momentum back, but Facade is able to take it very quickly.
Player 2 pays the tab.
SBZ is going to have to work very hard at just making sure that Facade cannot gain any sort of momentum lead on SBZ, because once Facade gets going, he doesn't really stop ever.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. But like, this is a matchup where Parasol really needs an assist. She cannot hold Philia at bay by herself. It's just not possible. She doesn't have the tools to do so. You're gonna have to commit to some really hard reads to try to catch her committing in the air. But without assists, like you're just not gonna be able to control this character. So you're gonna have to either play really good defense or kill her first. And it looks like that's what SVZ is trying to do here. He's gonna reset here. Yep,
Nice
goes high this
overhead.
time. He's gonna go low. Yep.
Alright. Wow. Facade able to get in. Yep, a couple more resets, and then this should kill.
Oh no, he's just dead.
Yeah.
No meter needed to spend.
Another round. Showtime.
Alright, if he knows how to finish the combo here, he does. That's going to be a dead Philia. It's going to be even help going into round number 3.
Alright, yeah. SBZ not as dominating of a match as it seemed that first round. SBZ definitely showing that he has what it takes to stand up here with Facade, and of course I say that as he's getting mixed to hell.
Yeah, getting hit there at the start of the round is going to be rough. You're not going to get out. There you go, level 3. Yeah,
Ooh.
super attack can help you there. Didn't cancel in time. So no combo follow-up. Oh, he spits a little too hard to that jumping button trying to catch Philly out of the air. Nice burst bait. Didn't bite, but it didn't matter. Ends up getting the hit, and that's going to be 2-0 Facade. Facade on tournament point.
Absolutely, yeah. Facade has been absolutely tearing through the competition here. Definitely looking like a
I could
victory
tell
for him.
by watching their play, by the way that they're using the defensive tools in this game and the burst baits and all that. Facade has a significant amount of experience in this game over, I think, everybody else in this tournament. So
Yeah,
this is
definitely.
definitely no surprise that this is going down how it is. However, that being said, SPZ has not gone down without a fight. They could very easily, well, not easily, but they could come back and reset this bracket and win the whole thing. So
Yeah.
they just gotta make some adjustments.
The destiny. Showtime.
Oh.
It's definitely going to be a steep hill, though, and that's not how you want to start it.
SBZ is currently trying. I feel like SBZ is committing a little bit too hard against when he defends against Philia. he, pretty much every time at the beginning of the round, he down backs, and Philia is able to just absolutely punish that. That's one of the interesting things about characters like Philia, is, maybe all of the time you want to kind of throw away some of your standard fighting game experience. You don't always want to be down backing against this character.
Another round.
Yeah, there's certain characters where you want to block high, react low, and this is definitely one of them. Facade really showing their experience in this game. That's the only way that you can punish that Parasol super at certain ranges, is by push blocking and guard canceling after the last fight hits you. He was just a little bit too late and a little bit too far away to get the punish.
Yeah.
Alright, and third round here. This is Facade's tournament point.
Yes, let's see if SBC's able to get something going here. He is. Here we go. This is going to hurt. Let's see if he can reset here. Yeah!
Alright. He crossed up, so he couldn't input the air super correctly.
Grab. He has level 3 ready.
Cheeky grab. But yeah, you can't do that combo there because of the tier.
Nice level 3. Can he get something off of it? No, just a little too late with the OTG.
This could be where it all goes south. He's probably gonna DP here. Yep. But he cannot do that. Push block to stay in the air, avoid the bites, and gets punished.
Oh, able to push
Where it
Philia
all
away.
goes downhill.
Come
Not
on,
gonna happen
SBZ.
here.
Don't die here.
No, he's got level 3. He's dead.
Don't die here,
That's gonna be
SBZ.
it. That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even need the level 3.
Man. And that
Alright.
is it, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
guess that's it.
Facade taking a very easy victory. I'm not sure if I think he had a perfect run through. I don't think he lost a single game.
I would not doubt it. Like I said, it looks like he has a significant amount of experience over everybody else. SBZ putting up a decent fight there at the end, but it's very clear that Facade knows their punishes, and they were playing everything the way they needed to.
Absolutely, and once again, just a few final things before we head out of here. Thank you for everybody who was able to show up here today. This tournament has been absolutely phenomenal, and I'm glad that we were able to experience this sort of diversion from what I normally do. Obviously, usually it's just Guilty Gear, and I wanted to experiment with running maybe other games, and not only did I experiment with running other games, I experienced with running it on a separate platform. You know, obviously, we're doing the stream here on YouTube instead of the stream on Twitch, which we normally do. But, thank you for everybody who showed up today. We constantly had quite a number of viewers, around 60 to 70 pretty much consistently. So, thank you for everybody who showed up here to watch, and especially thank you everybody who showed up here to play. This was a really phenomenal tournament, and I'm glad that we were all able to make it happen. So, I will probably be holding more side game tournaments like this. We'll have to see on what games we will do, or maybe I could leave it up to the people. I could probably do a community post over on YouTube and leave it up to a monthly vote. There could be another Skullgirls tourney. We'll look out for that. Absolutely. I would love to do more Skullgirls stuff. But for now, though, we'll just have to see on that one. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's here, and especially thank you to my commentator here, Rex, who has been helping out with his excellent game knowledge and excellent commentary here today.
Yeah, no problem. I had fun.
Alright, and so that will be all for today. Other than that, I will be publishing this as a VOD on YouTube. YouTube should have automatically recorded it, and it will be up just as soon as I hit this end button. You'll be able to watch it, I believe. And other than that, of course, stick around to see for more tournaments updates in the future. I am currently working on getting that video essay done. It's just been very busy making sure that we have this Skullgirls tournament ready. This was probably the biggest event I've hosted so far. And, you know, obviously doing it in a new game, new platform, it's been keeping me pretty busy. But hopefully we'll have that, video out sometime before the end of this week. But for now, though, I think that is all. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. The results will be posted in the Discord, VOD will be uploaded on YouTube, and I think that's all I have to say for today. Do you have anything to say, Rex?
No, I'm good.
Alright, well, I will see you all next time. Thank you for making this tournament a good one. Alright, see ya. Alright.